Hi guys, Randomhero2012 here. Welcome back to my YouTube for another video. I've neglected it a bit recently, so here's another one. We're going to run through today a load of my Warzone setups. I've got quite a few done and ready, depending on the situation, where the circle is, if I've come back from the gulag, if it's late in the game and it's coming onto the final circle and I've dropped in with no ammo. Yeah, let's get started, have a quick look. So I've got my meta sheep class, which is the current meta, which is the Growl MP5 combo. On this I'm running EOD, Overkill and Amped. Amped gives you that fast weapon swap, EOD protects you from C4, things like that. Overkill obviously gives you the ability to run two primary weapons, i.e. the MP5 as a secondary. Yeah, you'll probably know this, you've probably been killed by this class setup many times. Also running C4 and the heartbeat sensor as well, just to give you that little edge if people aren't running Ghost. Next three on my list are multiplayer loadouts, so we're not going to go into that. We've got my new meta class, which consists of the Kilo. I'm using the Cerulean variant of this because it gives you colourful bullets like the old purple Growl that you see around. I've paired that with the P90. If you remember last season, P90 being ground loot was actually pretty clutch when it came to close quarters engagements. With the possibility of the Growl and the MP5 being nerfed, I'm just trying a few different things. It works really well for me. Obviously it's going to depend on your play style, if you get on with it. The build I've got on the Kilo is actually pretty good. It barely any recoil, you can laser people, kind of what you're used to if you are a big Growl user. P90, there's nothing really too much to it. That's the loadout. Just gives me a really quick aim down sight speed. I'll probably end up dropping the GI Mini off it. There's no point running two optics on your class, because then I've got a mid to long range primary and a mid-range secondary. So that'll probably drop off, and I'll probably stick something like fully loaded or sleight of hand on there just to give me the quick reloads. Next up, okay, I'm going to go skip right to the bottom through the other ones because there's a lot of different reasons I do this here. So I've got my Warzone Overkill loadout, which is my primary setup, my Ram 7, which I think is the most slept on weapon in the game. People don't realise that it's got one of the fastest times to kill out of any of the assault rifle class. The only thing it loses out to at about 70 meters is the Growl at the minute. Obviously it has quite an aggressive recoil pattern. It goes up and left, so if you're sustained firing, down and right on the thumbstick or mouse, depending what you're on. So that's Overkill. It's got tune up for quicker revives. I'd change depending who I'm playing with, to be honest, whether that's got tune up or amped on there. If I'm with people who go down quite a lot, then I'll leave tune up on. If I'm on a stacked squad, I'll put amped on so I can get that quick snappy switch to the sniper and pop some heads. Next up, I've got my CQC class. Cali sticks are on there just for no other reason than they can be chucked on the floor. I would be picking this sort of class up after I've picked up my primary Warzone loadout normally. So I'll have my sniper or my Ram with me. Ram MP7, there's no real point because they've got similar ranges, apart from the MP7's a real hit marker machine. Full send Ghost, which is my Ram 7 with the hatchet. The hatchet gets chucked on the floor because I'll be picking my sniper back up from my initial class. That's got EOD, Ghost and Amped. So EOD obviously protects you from the spam of C4s and rockets a bit better. It doesn't make too much difference, but I just feel happier knowing it's there. Ghost obviously stops you appearing on UAVs, heartbeat sensors, etc. Keeps you nice and safe. Once again, C4, heartbeat sensor. This is my panic class. So you've just come back from the gulag as it's shut. Circles closed, teammates down. you're not going to have a lot of time to start looting buildings to get ammunition and things like that. So this is my panic stations class. I drop back in, I've got no ammo, there's a loadout drop there, spam it. So late game drop, I'm running EOD, restock and amped. I've got stun grenades and C4. I'm running a PKM, which has a ridiculous time to kill. I've built this mainly around mobility because LMGs need all the help they can get because they're slow as hell. So monolithic, compact barrel, got no stock, got fully loaded, and we've got the snatch grip, which is a special grip just for this gun. A lot of people use commando on things. I would normally use commando, but I think the snatch grip performs slightly better for me. It's a little bit quicker, a little bit nicer. Yeah, and it's fully loaded. Obviously starts you with your full ammunition, so you no need to go around and loot and try and get those little bits, boxes of ammo that might come in clutch. You've got it there ready to go. Station up and try and survive. Paired with that, I've got the RPG for obvious reasons. It's just, I hate the RPG meta, but if you can't beat them, join them. Having the RPG there, if you've got someone down around a corner but you don't want to push because they've got teammates, you can get the finish. Or just scare people away from you, because as soon as that rocket goes off, how do you normally react? You'd run away. So that's the panic one. I've got an alternative sniper class. I'm trying to get better with the AX50. I think the HDR is complete top end on snipers in Warzone. That's without using the impending AMR that's coming up. But yeah, I've got the flawless technique skin, AX50. Nothing too special, standard AX50 sniper build for Warzone, and paired with my MP7 build that I use for everything Warzone. I use the Piercer skin variant because it makes the iron sights a little thinner and nicer, so your view isn't affected too much. I find it a lot easier to acquire targets with it and reacquire if I'm shooting slightly off. So that's monolithic, FSS recon, commando foregrip, 60 round mag and stippled grip tape, so it's fast, it's got a lot of ammo, and it obviously keeps you off the radar with that monolithic. That's all of my classes. So pretty much I'd start the game with that one, as if it's a normal game. I would then pick up either one of these depending on how the circle's going. If obviously it's pushing into downtown, I might want a little bit more close range, so I might drop for that and then keep the sniper with me to take people off of rooftops. That late game one is great. Obviously RPG and C4 and stuns are all your best friends for clearing buildings, so that late circle when people are camping in rooms, hiding in toilets, all that kind of weird stuff that people like to do, you can clear out buildings while keeping yourself distant, and it just gives you that little bit of information. That's the one thing you need more than anything, is a little bit of information to feed off of. So if you chuck a stun left in a room and it doesn't go off, but you know someone's in there somewhere, you know they're on the right hand side, so you can swing that corner, bunny hop round, slide in, whatever your chosen sort of mobility entrance is. But yeah, another little short video, not a massive one today, but just wanted to give you a rundown of what I like to use. If you did like this video, please do take the time to hit the like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike button. Any comments, thoughts for improvement? I'm trying to get better day by day. This is all new to me and I'm learning as I go, so bear with us. If you really liked it, do consider hitting the subscribe button, or jump over to my Twitch and you can see things like this in action live. Thank you very much. See you soon.